Hi guys, so I am back after a long time because I've been busy, watching other stuff aside from K-drama. And it's because it's quite hard to actually match the quality of those K-dramas which just ended around like 2-3 weeks ago, and most of those who are actually, or most of those K-dramas which are actually running are rom-coms like Gumiho, the Doom at Your Service, which just ended. Anyways, I'm here to review episode 4 of Nevertheless, and it's my first time, of course, reviewing that. Even though I've watched it from episode 1, and yeah, it's really nice to see Song Kang and I forgot her name, but the lead girl playing Nabi. I mean, she's the one who's also in the World of the Married, and she's the first time I watched her was Abyss, and it's nice seeing her in a role that requires her to not be the aggressive female type, but more of the laid back type, and more of the that person which because Nabi, I think, is the person that it just so happens that there are certain things that are beyond the norm, which happens across her path, and yeah, she had to go with the flow. It's like she was tempted to go with the flow, like, if you watch her previous episodes. I mean, episode 1 shows her having a relationship with a professor, a fine arts professor, and he's really not the nice type. I mean, he's manipulative, he's obviously misogynistic with that, very scandalous sculpture. And now we have, of course, Song Kang playing Jaeyeon, and I heard he had some criticism with regards to the role because people really don't get why he's acting that way. They don't get his motivation, but I think that's the way Song Kang is, because this is my third Song Kang, and although I wouldn't put him in the level of Lee Ji-hoon or let's see, who is this almost the same age, let's say, as Kwak Dong-yeon, somewhere at that level of acting, I wouldn't put him there yet because I've yet to see his other works, and I think he needs a more challenging role. But I don't think he's a bad actor. In regards to his role as Jaeyeon, Song Kang as Jaeyeon, I think he's just doing it right, because Jaeyeon is supposed to be the person, the type of playboy who don't really come off as a playboy, I mean, with his words, but it's more of his action, and it's, more of his presence that you feel. It's like stepping on thin ice. That's what Jaeyeon is. I mean, Park Jaeyeon is. It's like stepping on thin ice. It might break anytime, but the thrill of stepping on the thin ice, the adventure, it's something like that. I mean, it's like climbing a really dangerous mountain in the middle of winter. It's dangerous, but they still do it. That's what he is. I mean, his face is almost stoic, and that's what he is. You can't really detect what he is thinking, and I think he's doing a very good job at it. And then the camera, the cinematography too, in just focusing on his little actions, like how he actually likes to physically touch other people, and in the slightest, like how he actually touched the girl, or rather the waitress, if I remember it correctly, when they went out for like a group dinner or bonding or drinking session, whatever, with Nabi, right? I mean, he did this thing, and when also they first met, when he was teaching her how to shoot darts. I'm so sorry, it's noisy in my place, but hopefully, anyways, back to the story. When he was teaching her to shoot darts, he was like touching her already, and you can tell that he's not really a bad guy. You can tell it. and up to now it's actually episode 4. I think because episodes 1 to 3, people would actually think the butterfly are the girls he actually lures, and yeah, just like he's some honey or whatever, he lures them and it doesn't set them free, and you'd think, oh, Nabi is just gonna be one butterfly, but episode 4 shows us that maybe Nabi isn't really the butterfly. Maybe Jaeyeon would actually get a taste of his own medicine, because remember, not because because I think the ones Jaeyeon actually got together with are girls who were actually promiscuous. But the thing is, he misjudged Nabi. She's not a promiscuous girl. It's just how happened they met at the time that Nabi was feeling vulnerable, and now she's, her priorities, her career, and I can't wait to see what happens in episode 5, because of course episode 4 we see we see a Jaeyeon punch in the face by the guy, and by the way, that guy, I don't know, I think he's a brother or a boyfriend of one of the girls, one of his former butterflies that who's actually angry with him, and hopefully he didn't impregnate someone. It's really a challenging state, because now it's back to, I think, back to what happened in episode 2, right, where Nabi is again resisting her feelings for Jaeyeon, but then again she misses him, and for some reason Jaeyeon actually chases after her, not the way he chases after other girls, but I think he has growing feelings for Nabi. I mean, if I'm gonna wait right now, I think it's actually Jaeyeon who likes Nabi more than he realizes it. I mean, it's kind of an unconscious thing with its actions. Unlike Nabi, she's, like the part where she's about to confront him, but then she says something else, because she says she's supposed to say she's gonna end it, but she knows, she can measure herself that, hey, I'm not supposed to be saying this. Unlike Jaeyeon, which really up to now is a mystery, and it's almost, how many episodes are these? We're almost half, right? About half into the K-drama, so I hope they reveal more about Jaeyeon. And of course, my other concern about this is this should have been shorter, because I don't know, I mean, it just gets longer because of the side characters, which really don't matter to the main story. I mean, and also that fat guy is very annoying. I mean, not because he's fat, but he keeps saying bad things about Nabi, and about Jaeyeon, then about Nabi. He's such a gossip monger, and which reminds us, of course, not that gossip mongers aren't just females but males, and they can even be worse, because they don't look like they gossip, but they gossip a lot, and they are really nasty about it. So that's it, guys. My pets are already barking. Maybe they're not fans of of flings like what Nabi and Jaeyeon are having. So again, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share, and of course, comment down what you want me to review, or if you want me to make another music video. Speaking of music video, before I go, I just want to tell you I'm gonna start making a music video, some penthouse videos, and of course Sokrona is gonna be there, and maybe some some compilations of them actually smashing things in the house. So that's it. Bye guys. Cheers.